Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, and welcome to the, is it Thursday? Thursday stream. Can we have an AV check here, please, to get us going?
Welcome to the Nut House.
AV's 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. And Mr. Duffsnick, thank you for gifting a sub to Tebow. Welcome to tonight's TOBO. TOBO, I think that's how we say your name. Sorry about the late start. Yes, Cat Strater, this is the new PMGG Cessna 172. Yeah, sorry about the late start. It was, there's no way I could have known that was going to be a problem until I went to stream, because when I went to hit start streaming on my OBS, on my streaming rig, it immediately popped up with an error about NVIDIA encoder and said you need to update your NVIDIA drivers. So the bottom line was, it started the stream, but it wouldn't record locally. So I then had to quit OBS, download the NVIDIA drivers, reboot the machine, start OBS, and now it's happy. So that's
50,
why I'm 15
40,
minutes late.
30, 20, retard.
Thank you, Bob Monkhouse, for the bits. Typical flight. Actually, Kirby, it was nothing to do with Flight Sim. Like, this would have happened no matter what game I was playing. It would have happened, because it was on the streaming rig. Because it uses the NVIDIA encoder to record, you see, so it wanted updating for some reason. I don't know why. Calbert, 2 months. Goodney Massey. Give him on a plane ticket and he'll fly for a day. Push a man from a plane and he'll fly for the rest of his life. Very true.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Yeah, it was OBS dependency on NVIDIA drivers that was the problem. Tugboat, thank you for 8 months. Jonathan Briggs, welcome back. Chris94. 4-year anniversary, 48 months, Chris. It's been a pleasure supporting my favourite streamer this long. The timing, though, with driver updates, dude. Hope you're all well with the fam. I'm good, thanks, Chris. Heroic Spartan, 5 months once again. There's no other Twitch community I'd rather be sub to. Keep it up. Thank you, dude. Ah, that's a nice drink. PC Tech with 500 bits. Chuffed to see you doing some flying, as that is something I spend a bit of time doing myself. Always enjoy the stream. Thank you for the bits, PC Tech. Thank you. Galiva with 42 months. There's going to be no Skylands today, Losso, but I may play it over the weekend. Sugar Glided Dude, 19 months. Nearly 5 years. Thank you, dude. Johnny O. Here's to a night flying squirrel. Lol, thank you. Almost Yoast. Not to worry, a 20-minute delay is not so bad for a flight. That's very true, actually. The on-screen chat looks a little wacky. Could you define wacky? I'm not really sure what wacky means. What's wrong with it exactly?
Happy anniversary.
No, Matthew, no. Just the 172 tonight. It's scrolling off the top. Well, of course it's scrolling off the top. Where do you want it to go? It's got to go somewhere. It's at the top of the screen, so it goes off the top of the screen. That's completely logical. Brian Cree, thank you for 16 months. Yock Bonnier, thank you for 35. It was cutting off some text. Well, sometimes it does, Dave. That's just because it's like, it depends what emoticons have been in there. Like, the height varies on the lines. So sometimes it cuts, sometimes it doesn't. Rescue 193, congrats on getting your night rating. Let the fun begin. Do you know what the fun is, Rescue? The fun is filling in a 7-page form. So tomorrow, I've got to go up to the flight school with my 7-page application form, get it checked over and signed by the chief CFI up there, and then get it sent off and pay 120 something quid. So yeah, Zoltar, 48 months as well as Chris. So glad you came on today. Been called off work the last couple of days due to weather, and I'm so bored. Right now it's minus 22 Celsius. Yesterday minus 28, and wind chill up to minus 50 in Chicago. That's a bit nippy. Imagine standing at the bus station
Oh,
going
yeah,
to work
yeah.
with that, eh? That wouldn't be good. Mr. Kestrel. Nice, I gotta catch a live stream home due to weather here in Michigan. With winds of minus 31 and the local gas plant caught on fire. So we have to lower our thermostat. So please fly some warm plane. Someplace warm today. Well, I'm in Scotland, it's hardly warm. Well, I'm going to Scotland anyway. So you have to manage to complete your night flight lessons, Bob. I'm not sure. I have completed it, if that's what you mean. Mr. Whiteland, without a 92. Wait, this plane doesn't have flight attendants. Hopefully hope to get some nuts. Actually, there is a flight attendant in here, look. See? No? You're missing Games Planet off your stream. No, I'm not. It's right here. I can literally... Look, it's there. Can you see that? I can see that. Anything else wrong today? Anything else that you'd like me to correct? Crikey. Timmy boy, 4 years. Hope everyone is well today. Oh, and well done on the night rating. Thank you, Timmy boy. Missing Alpha Cool, Dave. Well, you need to give something in return, Dave. Thank you, Goon boy. Right then. So, we are... Let's close that down. We are currently in Blackpool. So what I thought we'd do, because I've got the Orbex stuff installed, but I've not actually flown around it, so I thought we'd fly around and have a look at the Orbex True Earth stuff, which sounds particularly, well, it's awesome, isn't it? Let's face it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off out of Blackpool. Now, I'm kind of thinking we'll head north and go and have a look at Scotland, because the True Earth North just came out this week. So I thought we'd go up to Scotland, maybe go to Glasgow. And I'm in two minds whether to basically fly over the Lake District area here, or punt off and go and have a look at the Isle of Man, and then come off to Glasgow. I don't really have any thoughts on that. What about you guys? I'm sure you guys have got some opinions. And then I thought when we get to Glasgow, we might land at Glasgow, and then maybe go off to Edinburgh. And then I'm not sure. We could either carry on up the East Coast or go up the West Coast. What do you think? How far is it from the main line to Isle of Man? It's about, I think, that's probably about 50, 60 maybe nautical miles. Probably about 30 minutes of flying, I'd guess. I am guessing, though. No, Bob. Lake District will have better scenery along the way, less open water to cross. There is that. From Edinburgh, go to Aberdeen. Oh yeah, we could go up the East Coast to Aberdeen, couldn't we? Yeah. Isle of Man, your uncle designed a new airport building being the main architect. Do you think that'll be in? Personally, you're happy to see me flying. Fair enough. Holes in shoes, 25 months. Love the new layout, looks very nice. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's... also, this Blackpool is like the weirdest taxiway system. You have a look at this. It's just crazy. Sun's just coming up, look. Should be nice. Blackpool is... So I thought we'd take off on, I think it's 28, runway 28 from here, which is...
Oh, yeah.
So 28 here, so you think, oh, well, we'll take this taxiway here. No, you won't, because it just goes to these buildings. So it looks like you have to jump on this taxiway, probably, and double back. So this taxiway's got to... So we've got to come down there, we've got to come down here. We either go on that runway and come that way, or we taxi this way. So we've got a crazy taxi from GA. We've got to go all the way around that side. Also, when we take off, we'll hang a right and go past Blackpool Tower, which I can see here. I can see Blackpool Tower right there. IRL weather engine. You must be joking. Have you seen the weather in the UK right now? This plane would be under snow. Geordie Raccoon, thank you for the bits. Multi-screen tonight. Transfer deadline on date. TV stream on laptop and gaming on PC. Congrats on the night rating. Thank you very much, Geordie. Yoshi, has it been 20 months, dude? Roll on 2 years. Thank you, Yoshi. Rescue. 4 months, no pun intended. Thanks for the streams, love them. You're welcome, dude. Okay, let's, so, you know, normally we're not going to do the boring stuff, because that's the advantage of being in a sim. You don't have to do the boring stuff, where you take all the pitot covers off and chocks and all the rest of it and all the outside checks. We'll just go prepare. Oh. Hello. That's the quietest helicopter I've ever heard. That's really quiet. Rescue, thank you for 4 months.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Whisper mode enabled. Oh, I know what it is. It's what's that, is it Nighthawk? The helicopter from the 80s. Was it Nighthawk? Something like that. Fatty, 60 months, my lord. At what point does a string become a rope? Now you have something to think about while in the air. Can't possibly have anything better to do. Have a nice flight. Thank you very much for 5 years, Fatty, and happy anniversary, sir. Oh, it's an electric chopper. Is that what it is? Wolf, that was it. Wolf. Rick945, 40 months. Thank you, Rick. Dead Mouse, 50 months. It's a bullseye. I don't want the speedboat, though. You can have the caravan, okay? Great to see you flying again. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Dead Mouse. I think we're up to date there. Okay, let's see. Should be cold and dark already, but we'll just make sure it's cold and dark. Yeah, that looks pretty cold and dark. Pull on the window. Does a seatbelt work in this thing? I can't remember. I thought there was a working seatbelt. Doesn't look that way, does it? Oh. Nighthawk is lower low. No, Nighthawk was a program in the 80s. Fleming 2211 with a bullseye as well. Thank you, Fleming. Fire by Trial, welcome back. Blind Tree, welcome back. Fire by Trial says 4 months of patting quickly. Congrats on the night flying, thank you. Who makes the Cessna? It's the Airfoil Labs Cessna 172. What is it? Cessna 172S or something? Can't remember now. SP.
Happy anniversary.
Yes, it is an S. Skyhawk 172S. Although you can't see that. Can I move this thing? There we go. Oh, some sub-bomb came in. Who was that from? Director Exclusive.
To the Nut House.
Director Exclusive, I think, has gifted 10 subs. Is that right? Thank you very much, Director Exclusive, and welcome everybody who's just been gifted a sub by Director to the Nut House. Please give him some love. And another mini sub bomb.
Welcome back.
Dude, thank you so much. Thank you very much for the subs there, Director. Very generous, sir. And Flying Jackal with the host. How you doing, Mr. Jackal? Are you well, sir?
Welcome
Thank you for
back.
the 27 fellows that you've got there with you. Thank you very much. Sub bombs. I'm not bad, Mr. Jackal. I'm not bad, sir. Just taking out the 172 for a spin. I was supposed to be flying this today. IRL, I was supposed to fly this plane today. The 172. My conversion onto it, right? And I got a phone call on Monday, and I was so annoyed. I got a phone call on Monday saying, from the flight school, we're having to cancel your flying lesson on Thursday because the 172's gone in for maintenance and it's come back with 2 pages of things that need sorting out. I was like, are you actually kidding me? I said, well, I'm booked next week as well to fly the 172 on Monday and Wednesday. And she went, yeah, that won't be happening either. It's going to be like a couple of weeks out of action. I'm like... Like, I finished my night rating, I booked myself onto the 172 conversion, because I didn't want to do the two things at the same time. I wanted to finish one, start another, and they take the plane in for maintenance. It could have gone in for maintenance at any point in the last 2 months and it wouldn't have bothered me. But the day I want to fly it, they take it in. No, they do have another plane, Jackal. They have a suite of Robins, which is what I've been flying. They had a PA-28 Warrior 2, which I converted onto and then went in for maintenance, came back with so many issues they sold it. So I was like, great. In that case, I'll do my night rating and then I'll convert onto the 172. So I do my night rating, go to convert onto the 172 and they push it in for maintenance as well. So it's the only 172 they have. It's the only big four-seater they have, really. The Robins are all two-seaters. And the problem with the Robins is everybody hires them out, whereas the 172 is much more available. And it has really good tech inside. It has really good avionics. It has like a GTN 650 in it, and it has like this has got a a Garmin 430. So it has a 650 here, and it also has an Aspen, you know, one of those glass cockpit Aspens with the proper altimeter ticker and everything like that, EFD 1000. So it's really well spec'd. And it's gone in for maintenance. Dude, if they get rid of that 172, I'm changing school. I will find somewhere else. I'm still on the lookout for a share of a plane.
Welcome back.
You're getting video issues, video artifacts, Navarine. I'm not dropping any packets, so I can't see it's anything I'm doing. It must be your end, I assume. Not that fun. It will not be a flying lesson in a long amount of time. I'm not sure what you mean, Chris. No, I don't know what the issues are, Kirby. They put it in for maintenance. It could be anything from something really small to something big, but the engineers are pretty busy right now, so they can't just turn it around, basically. It's just frustrating, man. It really is. Anyway, let's get the parking brake on. Let's get this bad boy started. I assume all the breakers are in. They look like they are.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Does my mixture thing work? Yes, it does. That's good. Both fuel shot out valve is in. Okay, that looks good. Let's see if we can start this thing.
Nutter.
The engine seems ideally primed.
Primed? I forgot about that. I so forgot about that.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Ideally primed. Okay, temperature's good, pressure's good. Ammeter's on plus. Let's get the avionics on. I should have put the beacon on.
Happy anniversary.
Is that too loud, by the way? Sounds a bit loud. Interior. Let's try that. Oh yeah, it's got headphones, isn't it? Now I can't. I know I sound deaf. To be honest, that'll probably help. It's all right. It was pretty windy as it is when the. If you actually have the window open, it is super noisy. VFR, dude. It's in the title. Big Mark, thank you for 4 months. It's almost facing north. Right, let's get everything turned on.
Happy anniversary.
That's on. Standby. 7,000. Did we make a decision about where we're going yet? Are we going to the Isle of Man, or are we just going to head up Lakeside? Lakeside? Lake District. Namari, thank you for a year. Pollock with 14 months, congrats on the night rating. And an X-Plane stream, what could be better? Thank you very much, Namari, Pollock, sorry. Why do you change the sound in-game and not in mixer, Ajax? Because if you change it in-game, you can control different sounds. If you control it on your mixer, it's just everything up, everything down, which is the same as doing that. Lakeside to watch the darts. Hasn't that finished? Are you using a green screen to project that office image, Seneca? Yes. It's actually just a picture of a glass. It's like one of those weird photographic tricks. How big is the map in this game, Pringle? Worldwide. Right, I've done all the wing stuff. Check the fuel. Done the start. Checked all that. Circuit breakers were done. Lean mixture for taxi. Otherwise you'll foul the plugs. When normal games talk about their map size, I facepalm every time. I'll leave that over here for a second. It's not in the way, is it? Flaps are retracted. Actually, I'm just going to check the flaps. Barn door flaps. Altimeter. I don't know what the pressure is here. It's probably got a local radio, isn't it? Blackpool, information, 127.2. Try tuning that. Are we there yet? Nope.
Blackpool information Sierra. 500 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 7. Sky clear, temperature 14, dew point -7. Area QNH 1013. Arriving runway 10, departing runway 10. Advise on initial contact you have Sierra.
1013, that'll do. Set. First video you ever saw was yours was Daisy stealing a Jeep. Oh yeah, I remember that. Negative flight following. Yes, it was El Plagiato. Yeah, so you tune into the local like radio in the game, and it then reads it out and puts it on top of the screen. In Italy, 2 months. Keep up the good work. Namari, thank you for a year. Right. We should probably work out some kind of a routing. If we're going to go to Glasgow, that's EGPH? I can't remember, actually. Is Glasgow EGPH? Or PF? Is it PF, Glasgow? Yeah, we're going to go up the west coast. EGPF, that was it. Let's do a flight plan. We'll put this in, but we'll mostly just kind of... We're going to VFR it. I'm not going to stick to a rigid magenta line or anything. No, go back. Okay. So that is 136 nautical away, bearing 348. Which is fine.
Welcome back.
370 elevation. Right, let's go. Has it got any takeoff speeds and stuff in this? Short field takeoff. Flaps 10. 50 knot takeoff speed at 50. It doesn't tell you what the best climb is. Normal takeoff, wings 10. Oh, climb speed 70 to 80. That's fine. Thanks. Welcome back, Dan Brown.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
80 space climb. What, with flaps 10 or flaps retracted? I'll probably rotate at 60, climb at like 70-ish, 75. Then flaps up, climb 80, I'll go for that. EV, thank you for 22 months. I should have got my Cessna checklist. That's what I should have done, it's gone there. Flaps up 80. Oh, Shadow.
Oh,
Camera view for these buttons down here. Tax lights coming on. Put the control back now. Trim set for takeoff. Let's see if we can find our way over to the runway.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Put the heading bug where we want to go as well, which was a bit 348, I think. We won't go too high. Maybe like, I don't know, 2,000-3,000, so we can see the floor. Warranty expires soon on your car. Would you pay £430 for a further 12 months Zinam? Okay, so warranties, Zinam, are basically... They're like any other insurance, Zinam, except you don't have to have them, right? So what you're doing there is you're gambling with your money. You're saying, I'm willing to bet £430 because I think something is going to go wrong on my car, right? I'm going to put £430 in. And if something goes wrong, as long as it's covered, they're going to fix it. But obviously you've paid 430 quid as well. So let's say £1,000 worth of stuff goes wrong on your car. That saved you £570. If nothing goes wrong on your car in those 12 months, you've wasted £430. Now the only way you're going to know the best decision is with hindsight, because it's literally a gamble on what you think might happen. No idea, unsubscribe you and never cancel at any point, stupid Twitch Stevie. Happens all the time, bro. Honestly, it happens all the time. Let's get some lights on the display. Okay. Brakes are off. Down here some more, isn't it?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Robert Bosward, thank you for 37 months. GG. Kirby, a little love for Mr. Squirrel. Thank you very much, Kirby. Not yet, Evie. Thanks, Dan Brown, 29 months. Wait, where's that truck going? Where are you going, bro? Yeah, I know, Captain Flint. It's something to do with the Earthfall Labs. It always produces that really annoying noise when you change camera from outside to inside. They never did fix it. Sharpie. What, no config? Lol. How you doing, Tequila? Rudder pedals, yes. MFG crosswinds are what I use. DCS next to killer. I updated my DCS, it's all ready to roll. But I haven't had a chance to configure my controls on it or try the Hornet. But, like, I'm very close to it. Do I dream about flying? Not really, but I really, if I don't fly for like 2 weeks, I get a real strong urge to go flying, if you see what I mean. Like, I really miss it. I think we're going the right way. I have to do a hard left at some point, if I remember. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the MiG. I want to fly the Spitfire and the Hornet. And some choppers. No, I was going to try the new carriers at some point, Doverkin, but I'll be honest with you, I'm really not that, into them. Okay, I think I know where we are. Doc Savage in real life, yes. Well, I've flown the Warthog quite a bit, haven't I, Macrooney? But the Hornet is quite a versatile new plane. I'm quite interested in doing carrier landings and stuff with it. Like, nighttime carrier landing sounds hilarious. I think so, Kirby. Can we boom every time you fail a carrier landing? Yeah. You sold your carrier, Doverkin. I'm not surprised. I think people will play it, and then the people who used to play carriers before will absolutely hate it. The people who didn't play carriers before will probably play it, go, oh, this is fun, and then quickly get bored of it. And I think as a result, you won't see many carriers in the games. Oh no, they're not a firefighter, but I've done them. Now this should put us on about mid-runway 28, I think. How do you make your X-plane look nice? Just config, really. You just got to tweak it. Wait, 2.7? I thought it was 2.8. I'm sure it's 2.8. Really, Gibby? Well, I mean, I can show you my settings, but everybody's setup's different, you know? Let's do a backtrack down here. Why not, Matty? You need to try the 104th Phoenix server with the Hornet. You get ground targets and PvP air targets. That sounds fun. What I'd like to do, Tequila, is organise some community stuff around DCS. Like get a bunch of us, you know, in there doing formation flying or group flying or group bombing runs or something fun. Maybe some Spitfire dogfights for a laugh. Could be quite fun.
Welcome back.
73 Boeing.
Nutter.
I was going to go for 80. Is that flaps 10 or flaps 0? That's plenty runway. Okay. Mr. Crezzy, welcome back. Sharpie. I did that one. Robert Bosward, thank you for 37. Before takeoff, blah, blah, blah. I still don't think you can put seatbelts on. I did close the window, didn't I? Mixture to rich. Your favourite GA aircraft?
Happy anniversary, Nutter. Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I'll put it on GPS when you go to that. Trim set for takeoff. Landing the strobes on, instruments checked. Okay, we're good. You can't believe I've had to change the CV system. Well, it's because people were complaining about it a lot, you know?
Happy
That's why.
anniversary, Nutter.
Right, let's go and buzz the tower. Quite literally, Blackpool Tower. Right, we're going to rotate at 60. Climb out 70-ish. Flaps up, climb out at 80. That's the plan. There's 50. There's 60. And we're airborne.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
$75, 300 AGL, flaps up. And I'll trim it for 80 climb now. And then we'll start making a right turn at 700. And we'll go past the tower. I've never actually been in Blackpool Tower. Okay, we're trimmed on 80 there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I wonder if they've got the, is it the Big Dipper, the ride? Mr. Rosecat, thank you for 20 months. I think we need the pizza. It's quite warm in the game. I have to keep the altitude down a bit. It's very, very misty. I want to be able to see stuff. Can we turn around? You forgot to go to the toilet. Lol. Right, let's get it on. Let's get it in head mode for now. Oh, look at that. There's the tower. Blackpool Tower. I've been there so many times. Where's the Big Dipper? I thought the Big Dipper was back there somewhere. I like how they've got the whole piers in there. That's awesome. Train station. It's not the best weather right now. It's mini Vegas. Lol. Oh, the golf course. You know, I think I've played on this. Blackpool Golf Course. I'm sure I played on that once. Why does it still make that noise when you transition in? One sec. Let's bring the RPMs back. Warrior flying. We're going to follow... Hang on. Let's go to... 1500. We're going to go up the coast. We just left Blackpool, which was here, and we're going to go up the coast along this way. Oh my god, there's an aircraft carrier. There's an aircraft carrier over there somewhere. Yeah, we're going to go up the coast here. I think we said we wasn't going to go to land on it. We said we wasn't going to go to the Isle of Man. I think we're going to go past the Lake District and head on up to Glasgow Airport. We're going to stop at Glasgow and then decide where we're going next, probably Edinburgh. Do you know what? I can't actually see it. It's off our wing over there somewhere. We can go and have a look at it. We're on heading mode. We can just go over there. That's a carrier. That, I don't know what that is. Container ship, maybe? To Westray. What's Westray, Jack Sims? The shortest flight to Papa Westray. I don't know what that is. Yeah, big joke, Reddit. It's a medical ship. Oh yeah, it's got a helipad on the back. Need to adjust our course. This thing's moving. It's one of the islands in Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland though, Jack? It is so misty. I still cannot see this thing. That sound is annoying. What do you mean, Chris? What weather are we on? We're supposed to be on clear weather here. Precipitation, none. Doesn't feel like it. Visibility, 10. That's a bit better. There it is. Right there. The world's shortest commercial flight operates EGEW to EGEP. It's the north of Inverness. Ah, I don't know if we're going to make it to Inverness. We're going to go to, the rough plan is to go to Glasgow, land. Go to Edinburgh, probably land. Go past the Edinburgh Bridge and the castle, hopefully. And then we're going to head up to, I think we said Aberdeen. Will you get shot down? Let's hope not. Thing is, it's getting pretty close to landmass here. You reckon that's a port, or...? That looks quite built up over there. Wait, what's that? That looks suspicious.